During Operation Sindoor, rumors of foreign involvement were constant. But now we have official confirmation. Chinese military engineers were physically on the ground, directly managing Pakistani Air Force operations as their jets took to the sky. While engineers work the hangars, a parallel conflict unfolds in the digital space, a highly coordinated psychological war designed to manipulate global perception. Driving this manipulation is a state-backed media apparatus. Networks like China's state broadcaster run a relentless engine of curated information, pumping out an alternate reality that floods international news feeds. Modern conflicts are fought simultaneously with steel and manufactured perceptions. Adversaries now deploy weaponized information to project a global illusion of absolute invincibility. You can see this machinery at work in how China builds its military brand. State television regularly airs polished documentaries and exclusive interviews with their aviation engineers, casting them as the masterminds behind flawless technology. This network recently circulated a highly unverified claim that a Chinese-made J-10 fighter jet successfully shot down a French-made Rafale during the border tensions. These stories flourish because of the strict political alignment between Beijing and Islamabad. The highest levels of leadership coordinate their talking points, ensuring stability in their shared messaging. By constantly reinforcing each other's claims, they create a global illusion of superior Chinese military capability, regardless of the objective truth. But an illusion breaks down the moment you look at the raw, verifiable data from actual combat. Take the HQ-9 air defense system. This surface-to-air missile platform is marketed as China's premier export to protect Allied skies. In Pakistan, the system experienced a complete operational failure. During border escalations, an Indian drone bypassed the HQ-9's radar and destroyed the battery on the ground. This was not an isolated glitch. When American forces conducted airstrikes in Iran, the Iranian military relied on that exact same Chinese air defense system. It failed again, offering practically zero resistance. This chart shows the disconnect. On the left, we have the near-perfect interception rate claimed by Chinese state media. On the right, the underwhelming combat success rate verified on the ground. Behind the slick documentaries and online hype, exported Chinese military hardware frequently collapses when subjected to actual combat conditions. You see the same pattern with aircraft. A continuous stream of articles and digital chatter surrounds models like the Pakistani JF-17 Thunder, masking the jet's operational limitations. Because of this digital momentum, you'll frequently read rumors of impending air national orders. Yet, when it comes time to sign contracts, these deals often stall out and fail to materialize. Compare that fabricated, online-only momentum with India's approach. Indian defense manufacturers operate with far less digital fanfare, but they are securing verifiable success in the real-world export market. Nations like the Philippines and Vietnam have recently finalized purchases of the Indian-made BrahMos supersonic cruise missile system. These are actual contracts backed by delivered hardware. True geopolitical deterrence comes from reliable hardware deployed on the ground by allied nations, rather than inflated metrics trending online. India has recognized the threat of losing the perception war. In response, they have overhauled their strategic communications to take a more proactive stance. This coordinated digital pushback starts at the very top. National leadership has altered their online presence, using high-profile social media accounts to project strength and national unity. The military is executing a new media strategy as well. Instead of releasing dry press statements, the armed forces are publishing high-quality visual content that directly calls out adversaries. But a reactive defense is no longer sufficient. India is moving towards an assertive posture, actively identifying and publicizing the tactical failures of Chinese hardware around the globe. Doing so requires navigating complex alliances. While the China-Pakistan propaganda front is unified, the U.S.-India relationship has dealt with historical volatility, marked by erratic diplomatic messaging from past American leadership. Despite that friction, India must leverage its partnership with the United States. By coordinating intelligence and media resources, they can publicly expose the flaws in the Chinese technology being utilized by mutual adversaries. In modern hybrid warfare, superior firepower remains a necessity, but its strategic impact is often dictated by who dominates